This is WAEC June 2019 General Mathematics Paper 2, and we are answering question number 3A, and the question reads, Ali, Musa, and Yusuf shared 420,000 naira in the ratio 3:5:8 respectively. The question asked is to find the sum of Ali and Yusuf's share. So you have to find the share of Ali and find the share of Yusuf and add the two shares. But this ratio 3 is that of Ali, ratio 5 is that of Musa, and ratio 8 is that of Yusuf. So let's attempt to answer the question together. So what you do first is to get the total ratio, that is 3 plus 5 plus 8. The total ratio, these three numbers added correctly give answer 16. This is the total ratio. This amount will now be shared into 16 different parts, so that Ali will take 3 parts and Musa will take 5 parts, while the remaining 8 will now go to Yusuf. So what you now do, first find Ali's share. What will now be shared to Ali from this amount? So Ali's share is now going to be his ratio, which is 3, divided by the total ratio, which is 16, multiplied by the amount to be shared, which is 420,000 naira. So let me write it. You have 3 over 16 multiplied by 420,000 naira. This is the share, the ratio for Ali, and the total ratio 16. So multiplying and dividing correctly give answer 78,750 naira. This would now be Ali's share. So I did the same also to find Yusuf's share. Remember, Yusuf has ratio 8. So I'm going to have Yusuf's share as 8 over total ratio 16 multiplied by the total amount to be shared, which is 420,000. If this multiplication and division is done correctly, you now have 210,000 naira. This is Yusuf's share. The question asks is to find the sum of Ali's and Yusuf's share. So let me do that. So Ali's and Yusuf's share is now going to be, copy the Ali's share 78,750, copy the Yusuf's share 210,000 naira. So I'm going to have 78750 plus 210,000, that is 210,000. Adding these two values correctly, you now have 288,750 naira. This would now be the sum of the shares for these two people. And that answered the question. So let me just share with you quickly the mark distribution for this very question as it is contained in the marking scheme. So the very first mark is method 1 mark, and that method 1 mark, you have it when you now find Ali's share, that is substituting in attempt to get Ali's share correctly. 3 over 16 multiplied by amount to be shared, you have this method 1 mark. And when you now have Ali's share exactly at 78,750, you have this accuracy 1 mark. And the next mark is another accuracy 1 mark is for Yusuf's share exactly as 210,000. You have this accuracy 1 mark. And the last mark is another accuracy 1 mark when you now add the two shares and have 288,750 correctly. You have this accuracy 1 mark. So in total, this question number 3 has 4 good marks.